Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this can I call it flower rose pendant or brooch, how you can make each pieces of it this way. This one I use another method to finish the up, or how you can make this one just single like this, then at the end you combine it to make a rose like this and put it on your bead instead of using a custom brooch or the ready-made brooch. You can use bead and bead it in a beautiful way to make your brooch. So let's get started. So to make this fish brooch, you need your seed bead size 3. I use 2 colors, but it depends on you. You can choose to use just 1 color. So you need your cutter, you need your plier, round nose plier, you need a flat nose plier, and of course you need your needle. I'm using size 10 needle, and your beading thread. This is what I use, monofilamen fishing line 0.30. So you cut a sizable length of fishing line, you make a stopper, then you pick 4 gold, 2 red, 2 gold. So the base bead, the total on the base bead is 8 bead in all. This is it. Then you form a circle with it. You form a circle this way. This way. You reinforce to make the base of your bead very stable. So now I'm here. Now I'm going to come out of between one of the red bead. Here is it. So we're going to start. How do we start? So I come out in between the red bead. So we're going to start. How do we start? I want to put down a bit. You'll be able to see the table. Okay. So here is it. I come out between the 2 red bead. So if you have watched my video on horizontal stitch, these 2 red will be doing horizontal stitch for the 2 bead here when we get to the 2 bead. But when we are beading on the yellow, we are going to use Selenium concept. And Selenium concept is that you skip 1 bead and enter the next bead. You pick 1 bead and you pick 1 bead and skip 1 bead and enter the next bead. So this is horizontal stitch concept. So this way you make them sit and be facing up. So now from my red, I'm going to start on the gold color now. So I just need red only on these places, but if you want to expand your red, you can decide to make the red to be the two color that follow the red immediately, so that your red will be wider. But for this, we're going to make it like this. So now I'm coming out of the red bead. You seeing it? So I'm going to pick gold bead. Then I'll skip one gold bead and enter the next bead. This way. I'm sorry. Supposed to pick gold instead of red. So I'm going to pick one gold, skip one, and enter the next. This is my stopper bead. I'm going to get it out of the way. Stopper fishing line. So I'm pick one gold, skip the next gold, and enter the next gold. That is Selene concept. So I'm going to pick one gold, skip the next gold, and enter the next gold. So now I'm going to pick one gold, skip one red, this first red, enter horizontal stitch red. So here I'm here now. I'm going to horizontal stitch on the red. So I'm going to pick two beads. So it's only when you are entering the horizontal stitch that you pick two beads. So I'm going to enter this way. Then I'm coming down from horizontal stitch. I'm going to Selene. I'm going to pick one gold and enter the next gold. So you are going to look out for the sticky out bead. The sticky out bead means the bead that is sitting the high on the row. So you can see there are some beads that stick out. So that is those beads you are going to enter. You can see this bead is sticking out. So I'm going to enter, pick one gold and enter the next sticky out bead. The next sticky out bead. This is the next sticky out bead. So you are going to pull so that to form that shape at the onset of the beading. Pick one gold, enter the next sticky out bead. So I want to horizontal. I pick one gold, then I enter next horizontal red. Then I'm in red now. I'm going to do horizontal stitch. I pick out two. I'm going to enter the next red this way. So now I'm going from horizontal to Selene. I'm going to pick one gold, enter the sticky out bead this way. So I'm going to pick one gold and enter the next sticky out bead. Pick one gold, enter the next sticky out bead. Pick one gold, enter the next sticky out bead. Excuse me. Okay. So we're going to continue in that direction until you get to your desired length, desired size, I mean to say. So this is how it's looking. You can see the back. So this is how you know the size. So you count this. So whatever size you want, if the size is enough, that means the next one you are going to weave is going to be the same size as this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 red now. So I'm going to weave it up to 10. So that is the size that I make this one. I want to make it exactly the same way. So now, how do you finish it? This is it. This is the one I've already weave up to that size. You can look at it. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So before I get to that place now, this is where I'm coming out from. So I'm going to pick one good and enter the next sticky out bead in this direction. So if you look at it now, it's rhyme. It's rhyme. So now we are going to enter these 2 red, the horizontal stitch red. You are going to enter 2 this time around because you want to finish it, you want to end it. So you are going to pick just 1 bead and enter the next red instead of picking 2. So it will make it to sit this way, just to end it. So now you enter the next red into the gold this way and go round this, all the bead at the edge of the petals. You go round, you travel round, you enter the bead that is down like a valley, you enter the mountain bead, the one that is sticking out, you travel in the beading parts. So you enter the one that is down and enter the one that is up. This direction. Okay, so you enter it just to reinforce where the edge of the bead, so that it will give you a very strong finishing. You get what I mean? So travel. Just want to make sure that the bead is fine. Yeah, I got you. So now we are here now. You enter the next bead up to the one that look like a valley, to the one that look up like a mountain, valley or mountain, up and down, because the bead is sitting in an undulating way. It's not straight, so they are not on a straight line. So one is low, the other is high. So you enter in that manner. You enter those beads in that manner. It's just to reinforce your work at the edge. Just to reinforce. This way. Enter down. This way. Enter down and up this way. So we are at where we started our finishing. So I'm going to enter the last gold this way. Then I'm going to turn from the gold to the red, from the gold to the red, and I'll travel using the red ribbon stitch bead this direction. You can see where my needle is coming out from. I'm going to get rid of this topper bead. I'm going to use my plier, bring out my needle. So I've been able to travel from up to down in that direction, this way. So now this is my stopper fishing line. So I'm going to do it in such a way that the two fishing line will meet and I will tie a knot. So I'm going to travel, use this one and travel in other direction so that they will be able to meet. Going to get this one out of the way. So I'm here now. Going to enter this bead. From there now, I'm going to enter here. You pass it so they have meet. I'm going to tie a knot. Just tie twice. A knot. Then you slide your knot inside the bead. You slide your knot inside the next bead to the knot this way. Then you finish. This is it. It's so beautiful. You can use it as a pendant. You can use it as an embellishment. You can use it as a brooch. Whatever you want to use it to do. You can even use it for earring, but it will be smaller. So you weave it as many as possible, then you make something like this. So beautiful. So thank you for watching today's video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, share this video and like. Thank you. Meet you in my next video. Please take care of yourself and keep safe. Love you all. Bye bye.